Ukrainian officials received loans for a car that killed a Russian-backed politician on Wednesday, and called an ordeal. Ukraine's Ministry Defense Department of Defense telegrammed a temporarily occupied region's terrorist. Russia and traitors and collaborators will only suffer. Andriy Cherniuk, the representative of the Military Intelligence Directorate of Ukraine, said to Politico, "It was our operation." The Telegraph Post claimed that resistance members in the occupied region have helped to kill Mikhail Filipinenko, member of Luhansk Legislative Assembly, who survived carring of Kar only days before Russia launched full-scale Ukrainian invasion. Best Ukrainian military deputy birthday gift was killed by grenade. Filipinenko previously directed Moscow-backed separatist troops at Luhansk and represented group in ceasefire monitoring center in region before start of radio President Vladimir Putin's invasion last year. The directorate claimed that Filipinenko had participated in the torture of captives. Civilians called him executioner. EU officials recommend starting negotiations to bring Ukraine to the European Union. It is a regular form of war used by modern soldiers when they cannot produce an open military victory with traditional approaches, Koffler said. This form of war, which is largely carried out in the shadows, requires the assassinations planned by a state special forces of certain individuals belonging to opposing power to gradually humiliate, demoralize and determine their opponents, said. This new strategy is quite low to achieve goal of removing Russian army of Ukraine from occupied regions, but eventually brought Russian-Ukraine conflict to a new state which would change it. Entered into a frozen conflict. While the Ukrainian-Russia war continued, Zelensky ruled the elections. The Moscow Times said that a few high-profile supporters Russian occupation have been attacked since the operation in February 2022, but rarely demanded direct participation in any Ukraine. According to some internal pivot, which was aimed at the assassinations that were targeted directly from Russia, increased some concerns because it showed an unprecedented approach. A resource from Ukraine Domestic Security Service, known as SBU, said that some of the goals in economy make them disturbing because they are marginal figures. One of them, and the other will appear in their place.